Have you ever wondered what could transform an ordinary boy into a monstrous serial killer? In the heart of the post-war baby boom, in the year 1946, a child was born who would grow to become one of America's most notorious murderers, Ted Bundy. Born to a young, unwed mother and raised believing his grandparents were his parents, Bundy had a complicated start in life. This tumultuous upbringing was further complicated by a strained relationship with his stepfather. As he grew into adolescence, Bundy was seemingly just like any other kid. He was known for his good looks and above-average intelligence. He performed well in school and was active in church and Boy Scouts. To the outside world, he was an all-American boy with a bright future ahead. But beneath the surface of this all-American boy, a monster was slowly taking shape. It was in the late 1960s that the darkness within Ted Bundy began to fully manifest itself. In the Pacific Northwest, in the year 1974, a reign of terror began that would shake the nation to its core. A charming, seemingly ordinary man was luring young women into his web of deceit. His method was chillingly effective. Bundy would feign injury, appealing to the kindness of his victims. With their guard lowered, they would be taken, never to be seen alive again. His crimes were not just confined to murder. Bundy also engaged in necrophilic activities, a shocking revelation that added another layer of horror to his already gruesome acts. His ability to commit these atrocities and evade capture was due in part to his cunning nature. Bundy was a chameleon, capable of changing his appearance with ease. He was also known to frequently switch cars, making it difficult for law enforcement to track him. But it wasn't just his physical appearance that allowed Bundy to slip through the cracks. His charm, his intelligence, and his seemingly normal life all served as a smokescreen, hiding the monster that lay beneath. He was a master of deception, a puppeteer pulling the strings, manipulating those around him to remain undetected. Bundy's reign of terror would continue, leaving a trail of victims in its wake. As we delve deeper, we will uncover more about this man, his crimes, and the lives he so callously took. In 1975, Bundy's murderous spree would come to a temporary halt. The law finally caught up with him in Utah, where he was initially arrested for a minor traffic violation. However, the police found suspicious items in his car, including handcuffs and a crowbar. His charming demeanor could not save him from the mounting evidence, and he was soon linked to a slew of disappearances. 2 years later, in 1977, Bundy was transported to Colorado to face further charges. In a bold move, he managed to escape from custody, not once, but twice. His second escape saw him elude the authorities for over 2 months, a period he used to commit his most heinous crimes yet in Florida. His recapture in Florida in 1978 marked the end of his reign of terror. The media circus that ensued was nothing short of extraordinary. Bundy, ever the charmer, took advantage of the attention. He represented himself in court, putting on a show for the captivated audience, making audacious claims and even proposing to his girlfriend while on the stand. But no amount of charm could offset the damning evidence against him. The jury saw through his performance. His attempts at manipulation fell flat. The man who thought he was above the law was finally held accountable for his monstrous actions. Despite his best efforts to charm and manipulate, Bundy's fate was sealed. On January 24, 1989, the saga of Ted Bundy reached its inevitable conclusion. On this day, the man responsible for the brutal demise of at least 30 young women met his fate in the electric chair. The event drew an immense media presence, their cameras capturing the throngs of onlookers who had gathered outside the prison. Some were there to celebrate justice served, while others gawked at the grisly spectacle. In his final moments, Bundy made a series of confessions, admitting to crimes previously unknown. These last-minute revelations only served to deepen the enigma of this notorious figure. In the decades since, fascination with Bundy has not waned. His horrific crimes continue to be dissected in books, films, and documentaries, the public's morbid curiosity seemingly insatiable. In the end, Ted Bundy remains a chilling reminder of the darkness that can lurk beneath the most ordinary of facades. His legacy serves as a stark warning, a grim testament to the monstrous potential of the human psyche.